Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2022 as we continue our worst to first run here. We're coming off a mixed result from that last episode. I was actually relatively happy with that result because it proved that we can push up to that 12th spot, things like that. It looked really good. Just complete, brain lapse on my part that I forgot to turn off the fuel. And we ran out of fuel literally. I could have gotten out of the car, run across the line, and beat a couple cars possibly. Maybe not, but you know what I mean. Like, we were that close. So it wasn't like I missed it by much, but definitely could have just turned it off a little bit sooner. No big deal. Live and learn. But overall, like I said, I'm still pretty happy with the result. So it proved that we can do that. So I'm sending out a couple of scouts to a couple guys. I see a couple 22-year-olds, 22, 22, 21. Decent drivers, actually. So we're going to see if we can get some scouting on them. Not that, we're in the market right now, but I mean, Duhan did just crash again, or like our second place, our car 2 driver has been crashing a lot lately. So that's obviously not great to see. So we'd like to try and make some improvements there. Adaptability would be decent if we get some more poor weather. I'm actually going to go ahead and bump that up after all. I mean, we're just trying to make Theo a well-rounded driver here, I think. Jack did not get a point. Roman got a point here, though, although it doesn't really matter that much. We will be replacing him at some point for sure. I guess one thing I could do is try to get one of these other drivers as a backup for us to replace our backup driver and start grooming him as well. Because if he turns out better than Duhan, then we at least have an option. So that might be something to do. Anybody that's either like free. Let's see if I go over here. Like Richard here is as a reserve driver already. Sergeant is a car 2 driver. For F2 though, so maybe he would like to be a reserve driver for us. We'll do some exploration or some scouting on him. You're a reserve driver, Haas. I mean, yeah, we'll go through some of these guys and see what we can discover. So like Oliver would be nice. Still can't pick him up, but if we could get him as a backup driver, I'd probably be pretty happy with that. We did just finish some research. How long do we have? I guess it'll tell us once we get in here. All right, so that was research for the front wing, I believe. Which I believe is still not great for us. I mean, it's getting there, but yeah, it's not, I wouldn't say it's the best. How many days did I say? Why am I blind and not seeing it? There it is, 22 days. So I don't know how long this is going to actually take. Ideally, we focus on high speed. Because the low speed's going to get a ding anyway. I'm going to drop the brake cooling all the way. Just because I'm not as worried about that. And then everything else I think is okay. It's going to take 45 days. I mean, I think I'm still going to do it, even though it does push us into the next thing. We'll just have, once that comes back again, we'll be okay to do a one with hours on it. All right, so that's that. Well, we just barely have enough money for the facilities. Like, I mean, just barely. I guess we might as well. I mean, do we need money? Like, is it okay if we drop down to $840,000? I think so, maybe. We'll find out. But getting this design center up as soon as possible would be really, really good. A little bit of scouting completed. Growth's high and high. Not a bad driver. High and low. Average. Okay, so we definitely don't want the average guy if we can help it. So driver, scout. I mean, one of these guys would be good. Again, I'm kind of just holding out for Oliver. I'd really like to get Oliver in here. If but I just don't know if it's ever going to happen. He's currently driving car 1 and F2. Does that mean 2 seasons of F2? So I think he needs 1 more season before we can pick him up. I don't care about Latifi, obviously, because we've already dropped him. Van Dorn. We will scout Kalen here, though. I feel like there's some new drivers in this mix that we didn't see before. Okay. Get a little bit of scouting, more scouting done. Wouldn't mind getting us a backup driver at some point. Hey, Jack picked up a development point just from like this racing sim and stuff like that, I guess. His smoothness is so bad. Like, so bad. We're going to be pushing his smoothness up forever. Although, once we get his smoothness up, I mean, pretty good. Pretty good. Adaptability could be better, but honestly, I'm okay with that. Overtake defending, I mean, not amazing, but I'm okay with, like, really, smoothness is really the thing we've got to push up for him. Oh, that's right, because you crashed, my friend. I mean, this is fine, so we'll do that. I mean, that won't come in time, but we don't need it for this race unless we crash it in practice. So, I mean, we could rush it a little bit. I guess we might as well rush it. It's only costs us a teeny tiny bit of money. So I think that's fine, just to make sure we have it. But yeah, that'll work. We cannot win for losing with the crashes, can we? Manufacturing completed for the front wing. Gearbox poor condition. Yes, yes. Does that actually mean... you still got 1 more gearbox. We're good. Research complete on the suspension. We're actually about to get the next round, aren't we? But we might as well... we might not have enough money for this. I forget how much it costs. I think it's pretty expensive, isn't it? Like in the million or something like that. Let's go back. Next is 6 days from now. Yeah. Oh, no, we have enough money for this. It's going to take 25 days. It will put us into the next run, but honestly, we might as well take advantage of 6 days that we can, and we'll still be able to put some hours into the next one. I mean, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel on the money right now. Some people are gonna have to skip their paychecks this month, but we're gonna be okay, I think. There's our chassis. We're still confident in us. We're still doing what we need to do. Again, making mistakes. I mean, come on. Everybody makes mistakes, don't they? Again, it's what we were so close to getting done there that I'm still pretty happy about. See if we can get a better result today. I'll pay more attention to the fuel. Part of it's that the fuel is actually more accurate now than it was a patch or two ago. A patch or two ago, the fuel was just kind of more suggestion than anything. It was not really accurate. Now it's actually very accurate, so I can trust that number a lot more, and I should be trusting that number a lot more. All right. Okay, so let's change out some things. I think we can get by with this engine. I mean, it's a little scary, a little sketchy, but we're gonna run it. I mean, might be wrong, but I'm okay with it. We are gonna need another ERS pretty quickly here. Okay, that looks good. Let's change your parts out. Engine. Honestly, I'm going to run this ERS. I know it's bad, but I think it's going to be okay just for practice. I mean, these are both our practice ones now, so we'll just, I guess we'll leave this one in there for now. Okay, so car setup. We are now in Belgium. All right, 3, 9.5, 4 to 6, 3.35, and 0.65. Straights is obviously not where we want it, so I'm actually going to pull that one back a smidge. That looks good. We'll go with that. All right, traction is not where we want that, so let's see. Remember what adjust traction the most? There we go. I'll put that up to 3.7, and then we'll go with that. Cool, I like it. All right, where are we at? That 10, 46, 325, and 0.05. Wow. And of that, we got great, 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 good. Don't know which direction that's going to go, and then optimal. Oh, I was changing the wrong car. That's all right. We'll change it real quick. That doesn't matter. I could have swapped them, but just in case I forgot which one was which, if I did swap them, I'll do it this way. All right, fine setup. There's, you know, decent number of setups left that could lock us in here. So we're at 3 here. We're at 10. We're at 3 to 7. 3.4. And 0.1. Okay. Looks good. Let's go with that. All right, now for car 2. 2.5. 9.5. 3 to 7. 3.45. And 0.6. And that got us a... Wow, 4 greats and an optimal. Nice. Still quite a few setups left though for this one that could still be good. So we'll go down to 2, 9.5, 3.7, 3.45, 0.5. Tiny adjustments. See what that does for us. Duhan, man, looking good, buddy. Looking for someone who has terrible. No, he's not the one that has terrible adaptability. He's got 65 adaptability. He's got terrible smoothness. That's what I was. That's right.
Here we are, back from
I mean, his adaptability is not great, but it's not the one that's bad. A lot of rain out here today, which is, you know, whatever. All right, where are we at? We're at 1, 10, 5 to 5. So right down the middle. 3, 4, and 0.15. Which gives us a good. So that one obviously went down. A couple greats. An optimal. That one went way up. And then a good. Great. That one went down a little bit. Down to 5 possible setups. So 3, 10, 5, 5, 3, 1, 5, and then 0. Wow. All right, we'll go with this. Looks all right. All right, so we're at 4, 5, 9, 5, 3, 7, 3.3, and 0.6. And that gave us 5 greats and an optimal. So it just slightly changed some of the greats and optimals, but still got the same number. Or 5 greats. 4 greats and an optimal is what I meant to say. All right, we're down to 3 possible setups. All right, go with that. Not bad. I mean, 97. I mean, we got full credit. We're fine. I mean, I'm kind of curious though, to be fair. So we ended up on 2, 5, 10, 5, 5, 3, 2, 5, and 0.15. And we got great, optimal, great, and then 2 optimals. Literally 1 setup that could be potentially better, I guess. I don't might as well at this point. I mean, it's minuscule changes. All right, we'll go with that. I mean, it's untested, and we're just going to do qualifying on an untested thing because that's how we roll. We do need to change parts, obviously. Brand new gearbox. All right, I don't think us actually doing the qualifying made any difference whatsoever. So we're just going to simulate. I mean, maybe a spot or 2. I don't think it made much difference.
The grid is packed.
I mean, if we were fighting for first or second place, something like that, sure. But we're fighting for 18th or 19th. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to be honest. I don't feel like that makes a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. At least not at the current point where we're at. Actually, we ended up with 18th, 17th. Somebody, I guess, got penalized somehow. Okay, no real expected rain. Is that really 3 minutes slower? Why is that 3 minutes slower? Oh, because it gets way down below the mark. That's crazy. What if... Okay, so we're at 116.44. So what if we did this? We're just not making up that time for that pit at all. I mean, that's a little better. Not enough. Yeah, it's just not going to make enough difference, to be honest. So, it looks like this is just overall the best strategy. I mean, do we change this a little bit, though? Not really. What if we go more aggressive here? And then push this back a little bit? Not really. What if we make you less aggressive? Push you out. And make you more aggressive. No, for some reason that goes backwards, which is really strange. All right, well then we're just going to go with that, and we'll call it good enough. I'd be surprised if yours is actually also 11644, to be honest. We're going to add a new strategy. We're going to go start with the hards, and then end up with the mediums. Well, that's interesting. $114.55, 114, something like that. That's faster. Okay. Kind of curious. What if we did a strategy where we have hards and then softs? Is that even remotely possible? It is, but it's not faster. What if we did? Can we do medium softs? I don't think we can do medium softs, can we? No. Like yours is so much faster. I mean, do we flip yours around then? Let's start yours with hards and see if you can do softs. I mean, this is better than it was. But it seems to be that for some reason mediums is just better. Something like that, maybe. That puts it the same. It does. We can delay one of you, though. So we'll play it by ear once we get in there. But, I mean, a bit faster, in theory. So we'll go with this. Oh, let's go ahead and bump you guys up. Just for the start of the race. And the first lap or so. We got a little bit of cushion, so we can do a little bit of pushing here and there.
The drivers have now taken... You can hear the excitement in the crowd here at the Belgian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Go, 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 go. Oh, I keep forgetting to check. So we got DRS, so we start here. Immediate turn. Wow, that's quick. It's not much. I mean, I don't know how it could be just proportionate. It could be longer than it looks. But DRS here. We got an early zone for this one way up here. It's interesting. So if we can stay close coming out of this corner, we can get a DRS way up here even if we lose a little bit of space there. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Dubai always looks good early, but...
And a new position just gained by Williams. Someone's run wide.
Alright, that's one lap in. Let's just go ahead and settle in here. And we're right on his tail. Goodness. Can we stay that close once we get DRS enabled? Of course, he's going to get DRS as well, to be fair. No, maybe he didn't. I think he actually didn't get it that time. All right, let's go ahead and try something here. Let's push a little bit, see if we get an overtake. Don't know. We'll find out. Come on. Nothing going for it at all. Wow. We're right on his tail, but we couldn't get much going there. I mean, we are on slower tires considerably because he's on softs and we're on hards. I'll go aggressive a little bit earlier this time. Just not getting enough coming out of that at all. There we go. We got that one though. Right next to us, but I think we got that one. Let's stay out hard going through this next bit. Because we should have DRS and he shouldn't. Give us a little bit of a cushion there. Okay, that worked out okay. Now I don't expect us to catch the next Haas guy here. He's a bit too fast for us.
Just gained by Williams.
Really, at this point, we just got to defend the guy behind us. I mean, we're starting on our slow tires, so we're not expecting much gains until, you know, the second half. So anything we can get in this our first half is really just kind of extra.
McLaren gain a position.
I think he passes on this next bit, though. Not quite. We're defended it okay. All right, I'm going to leave it on this. I expect him to pass us here. I don't want to go crazy all the time, though. I've got to... Oh. We're getting a safety car. Never mind.
Okay, it's a safety car. Positive on the Delta.
Copy.
I mean, for the moment, I'm going to ignore. But let's see something. If we were to come in for yellows, for mediums, on this freebie, if you will, and then can we stretch those out long enough to get onto some softs? I mean, theoretically we can. Is it going to make enough of a difference? I mean, this is basically a freebie, right? Like, that's what we're kind of equating this to. So even though it does increase the overall pit, I kind of just, you know what? Why not? Do we do it with both of you guys? I mean, you've been pushing your hards a little bit more. So I think we do it with you for sure. What's the time difference here? I mean, it's not long enough. They're going to get stacked up. If we hadn't just passed the pit, this would definitely be a smarter move. This may be a really dumb move currently, though. I'm only going to do one of them. I don't think it's, because I don't know that this is the right move. So we're going to do one.
Sounds like there's been contact.
Can you get back on their tails, my friend? Just in case, again, it matters. I don't know that it does, but we're going to try and catch up here.
I think there's been a lot.
Okay, we're right on the tail. Good. We're actually going to stay pretty aggressive here. I think with both of y'all coming out of this for at least a full lap. Did anybody else pit? I doubt anybody else pit, right? Nobody did. So we didn't upgrade by much, but we did add softs at the end. So that's where our upgrade comes from. Our upgrade doesn't come from here. This was already baked into our plan. These rounds of mediums, right? The upgrade comes from the softs at the very end. We'll see if it makes a difference. And we were on fresher tires here by a small margin. So maybe we can get something here, but all right, we're going to put you both on overtakes just for this corner coming up here, this couple corners. I don't think we got enough out of it, to be honest. Plus, we didn't have DRS, so that didn't really help. Oh, we're going to push a little bit more than I meant to. We are right on this guy's tail. All right, we won't get DRS off this first one, but we will get it off the second one. So I'm going to switch you both to overtakes just for this little bit. Plus, I guess we'll go full on attack. See if we can get anything off this second one. It's not much. I mean, it's almost too little too late in some ways, but we're going to see if we can get something here. Oh, we didn't get DRS there. I thought it was... Is the next... I could have sworn it was that lap. Or did I just miss it and it was blind? Can we just get a standard pass here? No, we cannot. All right. Full on attack, full on overtake for you. We're going to hold off. We're going to do attack here, but we're going to hold off your overtake just a smidge. All right, see if we get something here now. I think it's just too little too late. Oh, I did get it. All right, let's go back to aggressive, neutral. I just need to check yours actually. You're not doing anything, so aggressive, neutral.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
You have a chance to get something on this next one. Probably started a little bit early for you because you got a little bit extra ERS. Oh, they pit anyway. Then it doesn't actually matter. So let's go back to neutral. Did we really not get DRS off that? Were we too far out from that one? That's a little surprising. We'll get this one though. At this point, Theo's trying to defend a bit, I guess, so... Oh, I should not be. I should put you on neutral. It's not enough with the DRS. Oh, we didn't even have the DRS yet. That wasn't even DRS yet. Wow.
They've gone wide.
Can we get a pass here, though? Guess we'll go back to overtake at this point, but... Can we slingshot? No, we can't. We just can't get anything there. Was there no DRS? Did we miss? Oh, because we were... Actually, I don't know why we didn't get DRS there. Did I just miss it? I'm looking up here at the middle of the car screen, and I wasn't looking at the actual DRS. And of course, I can't see my wings, so I can't see when it actually opens. So either I missed the message or we just didn't get it there for some reason. We're gonna go back to aggressive. I'm just gonna keep you on balanced. Put you back on neutral. Settle into this a little bit. You just need to stay on neutral for the most part. I mean, unless we're doing like an explicit pass on somebody. How bad are your softs? Your softs are not great. They're worn down a bit. I feel like we just settle in for these next few laps. There's DRS. That time I saw it. It's just such a short gap of DRS that it's kind of easy to miss, I think. mean, this guy's going to have to pit before us. I mean, that's just the way it's going to be. So... I'm going to try and get something here. There's one DRS. Keeps us close. Come out of this. Still a little bit of an overtake here. And should qualify for the next DRS in a moment. Which hopefully will slingshot us past him. No, we didn't get the next DRS. Why did we not get the next DRS? Did I, again, am I just missing it? I must be missing because I saw Duhan's. I didn't see Porsche's would light up. I don't think we weren't in front of him or anything, so I'm just missing it apparently. Like it's the only thing that makes sense, right? We're getting it. I'm just missing the trigger for it because I'm watching the action as opposed to the little green dot, the square down here. Oh, there's a pit right there. Really not much for us to do right now. I mean, we're not passing anybody here, so let's go back to Duhan. We really can't go forward to go any aggressive on that or that. Honestly, we can't do anything here. If anything, we need to start harvesting. Just kind of just build up stuff. Be a little more comfortable on where our ERS is at. I mean, yeah, okay, we get past for Ferrari. That was going to happen, so I'm not worried about that at all.
Advance the race position.
I mean, Theo could go stay on aggressive, I think. I mean, he's about to get past. Just it is what it is, but... Well, we're falling way too far behind now. Oh,
Looks like Aston Martin have
never mind.
just gained a race position.
Got up there. Couple double DRSs from both of us. I think we can go back to neutral now.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Really can't push anymore on you. You can push. You can keep pushing what you're doing. So we're okay with both of those. I mean, I can do a little bit of overtaking here. I don't know if it's going to matter that much since we're not pushing anything else. I mean, I guess I can push the fuel a bit at this point. And we'll go ahead and go overtaking coming into this corner up here. See if we get anything here. Oh, there's a pit right there. We got some DRS, got some overtake. Get back into this a little bit. Keep it on overtake for this next section and see if we can get anything coming back up here. No, just not enough really going for it. And we still got some, so we'll keep the overtake going for now. Just don't think we're getting enough here with it though. Alright, let's go back down to neutral. I mean, that's about as much as I wanted to push anyway. Keeps us close at least, I suppose, but... I mean, Theo's hanging in there. Pretty impressed. But I mean, he's going to get past eventually. I mean, it's just a matter of time. In fact, there goes Ferrari right there. Zoom right past him. Oh, guy coming out of the pits. Kind of slowed him down, which actually let the other guy pass him. That's unfortunate. That was just kind of one of those things. I mean, he was going to get past us eventually anyway,
For a Mercedes.
but I think we could have held off a little bit longer there. I mean, we're up here with the big boys. They're passing us. Just a matter of how long we can keep them from passing us. That's all. Let's drop you back down to balanced. Did these guys come out on stuff that's going to hold them to the rest of the race? It looks like they all came out on hard. So yeah, none of those guys are pitting again. In fact, it's possible nobody is pitting again other than us, guy in first place, and that might be it. Everybody else might be trying to stretch the rest to the end of the race. I think we're still okay. I get that it's giving us a little bit of a warning, but I think we're going to be fine. Yours is going to be borderline. Yours is going to be borderline. We really just can't push you at all, unfortunately. Here goes Theo holding up Red Bull. He did his best. That wasn't going to last forever, as we know.
Red Bull gained a place.
Red Bull's just so fast, man. Look at them. They're just gone. I mean, we're even being a little bit aggressive on the pace. We're holding back a little bit on the fuel just because I want to save some fuel for when we get our mediums on. But yeah, other than that, I mean, he's just gone. Oh, here comes Alpine. I mean, we could defend this, but I mean, it's a faster car in general, so.
Alpine just advanced.
I think it will be trying to stay close enough that we can get a little bit of DRS here. Stay a little bit close. I mean, they're just on fresher tires at this point. All right, he's in his pit window. We're going to go ahead and go on full on attack. I'm not going to do anything here, though. Probably will pit here, maybe.
Go push.
We'll just have to see how it looks. Not sure if I like the fact that these guys are fighting a bit here, but... And I know I could tell one of them to let the other guy through or things like that, or don't fight, things like that, but... Not sure if I want to. I think we can push one more lap on these hards and still be plenty of tread. It gives us a little bit more pushing ability on the mediums as well. That was a terrible move right there. Slowed us both down.
Good overtake from Alpine.
We're scraping the bottom of the barrel. We're going to have to pit a little bit early with you. All right, we've gone past a little bit, so let's go ahead and schedule your next pit. We're going to go ahead and come back on to mediums, and that's fine. And then that way, next lap, we can pit the other guy. I mean, not the very next lap, but coming up here soon for sure. We'll push. Let's go deploy. See if we can get anything back here. I just try and keep you out for one more lap, Duhan, but I'm not sure if that's going to work out. We are being chased down big time here, though. Because we can't push or anything like that. There's nothing we can do to defend against it. Alright, we're definitely pitting here. I think, right? Oh, I'd really like to go one more lap. If we can we make it one more lap? If we pit too soon, then softs are going to be in trouble. And we're dropping, what, 3-4% per lap? I think we're going to hit the wall barely. Oh, should be. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I was paying attention to the other guy. You can stay on aggressive. Actually, you know what? You can stay mostly where you're at. All right, we're definitely pitting here. I mean, we'll be on the fastest tires of anybody in the field, so does that mean enough? Does that make enough difference? Don't know. I mean, Theo is gaining some ground on these other guys, but not by much. I mean, he is on faster tires as well than most of the people. So, we'll see. I think we're just barely going to hit the wall. Or the cliff. I think it's called a cliff, isn't it? As opposed to a wall. Oh, we got it. We made it. All right. Do those softs make enough of a difference? For one lap, I'd like to be a little bit aggressive. I can't go all out attack. We don't have that much room. We will go aggressive. We will push here. And we're going to go ahead and deploy here. See if we can gain some ground here. Get back into this a little bit. Can't go more than a lap on the aggressive, though. You can go a bit more. You can probably go quite a while on aggressive. I mean, we're gaining some time. Little bit. Is it going to be enough? We're not going to be in DRS for quite a while, unfortunately. Alright, so that's about as far as we can go, I think. I'll leave you on deploy for a little bit longer because you do have quite a bit in your charge. I think we drop below 40% though. We're going to have to swap that off. Alright, let's just settle in here. See if we can gain some ground here. We're basically doing as much as we can. I mean, we're slowly gaining ground. Might be too little too late though. If we get back under 2 seconds, we'll start doing some more stuff here, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I think it's just too slow. We're just too slow right now. We can't push enough, can't do anything else enough to make a difference, I don't think.
Who's running wide there?
I mean, we passed one guy. Alright, we're under 2 seconds now.
We've just had a spin.
We really need to get into DRS range here. I mean, we are faster. Like, that's just... We are faster. We can push ever so slightly if we get within a second. Which I guess we could always slow him down. But, I mean, I want him to continue to push just so that when we get past him, the next guy's not, you know, that much closer. Should get within a second here, though. And he'll be within 2 seconds of the guy in front of him. These softs are pretty fast. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go attack, push, and overtake. All right. One down. Can we catch this next one? We're not going to run out of fuel this time, though. We'll learn from our mistakes. I think you have to drop down to standard for a bit, buddy. Trippito, Doohan is the guy we're depending on. Theo just does what Theo does at this point. Doohan is who we're hoping can chase these guys down ever so slightly. If he can get past one more guy, I'd be pretty happy. 2 more guys would be pretty awesome. It's possible. He's closing the gap little by little. Don't have a lot of race left, though. That's the problem. And I don't think we're going to get past him in time to be able to close the gap on the next guy. Man, we're just really not getting the ground I was hoping we'd get by now. I think we'll close within a second next lap, but that might be too little too late. Well, perfect timing for passing him. Too little too late for passing the guy past him. Now, I think we can close this here. All right, fine, Theo. Truth be told, I should not. I wish I shouldn't have let that happen because you're just going to slow us down, possibly.
Sounds like a spin.
I mean, you will give us DRS, and maybe that DRS will slingshot us close enough to the next. Okay, they might actually work out, sort of. Can also mess it up. So let's go attack, push, overtake. I'd really like to get past Theo there. Didn't do it. Can get past him here. Dude, buddy, just... I mean, I know I could tell him to let me pass, but... Let me pass. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we're going to lose it because Theo passes. All right, that's fine. I mean, if Theo's... yeah, it's fine. I hate the idea of giving him instructions to say back off, but him passing us actually slowed us down against this next guy. All right, at this point, we're just going to go pretty far out, although I got to keep it on the fuel. Oh, no, we're just now on 43. Never mind, never mind. I still want to go attack here a little bit, I think. I'm going to see if we can get something here. I don't... we're just going to do a little bit here. I don't think it's going to be much, to be fair. It's just... We're going to be one more lap, right? So... I mean, it's either now or never, right? Passing this guy. We've got to get within DRS of him. I can't push anything, though. Push the tires too much, we're going to be in trouble. I was really hoping we get within DRS of him. All right, last lap. I'm going to go attack. I'm going to go push. I have to keep an eye on the fuel this time. And we're going to go overtake. As soon as this hits 0, we've got to black off again. You can go push. You can go attack. You can also go overtake. Even though it might mean you pass me, but still. It's fine. We're just not getting these DRS zones. All right, we're back at 0, so that's all we can do.
Max Verstappen.
You're going full deploy at this point, actually.
And today's winner.
Got a little bit left in the tank. You're flirting with it. Oh, we hit the wall, unfortunately. All right, that's fine. At this point, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, I think Theo passing us actually messed us up. It is what it is. But that really messed us up a little bit. I mean, 15th, 16th, we passed a couple guys. Obviously, 2 guys were crashed out. So, I mean, it's still a decent result, all said and done. But the fact that McLaren was ahead of us is not a good result. But because McLaren's not getting points, we don't have to worry about McLaren. I mean, even though they're going to be ahead of us, they're not getting the points, right? So, big thing is if we can get any more points at all to pass Aston Martin, which is unlikely. Both had a pretty good race, though. I mean, I'm mostly happy with that. All right, well, there we go, guys. Decent race. Definitely better than the last one. We were so close to 12th on that last one, weren't we? But decent race. Just don't quite have that extra oomph from the cars that we need, or the drivers, quite frankly. We've still got quite a bit of work to do, which we do for this season. This season was still a bit of a foundation season. So, all right, well, next up, Dutch Grand Prix in 4 days. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.